All right, hello. Welcome to All That and Then Some with Duana. I am Duana. If this is your first time here, hey, how you doing? What I like to do here is I like to tell stories from my past that made me the woman I am today and is going to keep making me the woman that God has always intended me to be, day by day, month by month, year by year. And I do that by using the word of the day. I did it. So I want to get right into it, but before I do, subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button. You know you want to do it. All right? Boom. Let's get it. So the word of the day today I picked was Mettlesome. What Mettlesome means is full of spirit and courage. And I believe I named this my Mettlesome mindset. Yeah, hold on. All right, I got it. I named this my Mettlesome state of mind since I cut off all my hair. So today is going to be my hair story, all right? Now what's so crazy is around the same time last year, in fact, it was in June, no, it wasn't in June. It was in January. Yeah, need to start. I did a YouTube video when I decided to get faux locks. No, I got extensions, lock extensions, in January of 2021. Was it 2021? Yeah, because was I living here? Lord, I think it was 2021. Yeah. So I'm going to, God, I am so lost. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on a second. Oh my God. This is what happens when you decide to take a nap at 6 and wake up at 12. This is what happens. You watch a little bit of TV, then decide, oh, you know what? This is a good time to do a bunch of videos. But then you think, you need to get up early. You got to go to work in the morning, but whatever. So I'm going to tell my hair story. In January of 2021, I decided to get lock extensions. In 2020, I decided to grow, to start my lock journey. But my lock journey was extremely hard for me just because, as Black women, we hold a lot of our appearance is based off of our hair. You understand? I mean, maybe, let me just talk for myself. My beauty for me in that time, 2020 and before, was based off of how my hair looked. Does my hair look good? My hair looked good. Everything else I felt, would just fall right together. And so in 2020, I decided to start growing my locks and everything. And, after like 3 or 4 months, it seemed like the back of my hair was always unraveling. After like getting my hair retwisted, they talked about the ugly stage and, oh, it won't last that long. Well, for me, I didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like it. It seemed like I would get my hair retwisted and like 3 days later, my hair would look like it was never done, and I just got so aggravated with it that when they decided to send us a little $600 check in January 2021, I decided I was going to make an appointment and get lock extensions. All right. So I made my appointment sometime in December for January for me to get my lock extensions. I went into the shop. I love the girl who did it. I'm going to actually put the link in my bio on the bottom, so to link you to that video where I talked about that whole journey and everything. But what was so crazy was I had shaved the sides of my hair, and it's when the man shaved my hair, I remember precisely taping it, sent it to my girl Shawnee, and I told her if I hadn't already paid like half of this deposit, I would probably just cut my hair, because when he put that razor to my head, and I even talked about that in the video, when he put that razor to my head, it was like so, I felt an energy, and I'm not lying. I felt an energy when he put that razor and shaved my hair. Like he shaved like all this off. So I was like no hair, and I just had hair, I just had my locks here. And I think I'm going to put pictures up or whatever, so you'll see what I'm talking about. And I was just so, at that point, at that moment in my head, truthfully, I should have said, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and cut my hair off. But I didn't, because I already felt like I was obligated to do this. But I did love my hair. Once my hair was done, I loved it. I loved my lock extensions. I was only going to use my lock extensions as a way to get my hair to get used to being locked and locking up. And then once my hair grew as long as I wanted it to, I was going to cut them out. But come February, March, my own hair with the lock extensions, I felt was starting to thin out. And so that was the problem I was having for a lot of years, was my hair used to be really thick and my hair started thinning out. Like my edges, it's taken forever. Like since I've cut my hair, my edges are starting to grow back. I've had bald headed edges for like 10 years. I done got my hair pulled out by men, all kind of, that's another video. But so I started noticing that, well, first off, I only had 37 braids in my hair. 37, that's it. And out of that 37, like 3 of them, I remember like the first couple of weeks, like 2 of them came out and I was like, yeah, this ain't good. And then it just seemed like my own hair was just thinning out. It was thinning out. And I was like, I don't like this. I'm not really feeling this. And, I had watched somebody else's YouTube video who she had lock extensions for a number of years. And I watched her video when she had finally taken them out, and she talked about what it means to, when you put extensions in your hair, it takes on, like your hair has a certain kind of energy and vibe, and it kind of like works within your own body. And I probably need to do some more research before I came on here talking about this, but y'all know what I'm talking about. And I remember her saying that, and I remember feeling like that in March, April, May. I was like, I don't know if this is for me, what am I going to do? I don't know what I'm going to do, So then May of last year, I moved into this apartment I'm living in now. And we were working from home every day. And I remember I was working and I was messing with my hair. This is sometime in June. I was messing with my hair, and like I had some extensions that were hanging on by a string. You understand me? And I got up from the desk. I went and got some scissors, and I just sat there and cut them out. That's how I did it, And with every cut, it was like, I don't know. It was like it was like an exhale. You know what I'm saying? Because I have finally released the fact that, Duana, you know what? Your hair does not make you who you are. You know what I'm saying? You already know who you are. You know who God has called you to be. You already know what visions God has for your life. And he wants you to be authentically you. And being authentically you is being free of all of hair and all the situations that go along with it. That's what's going to happen. So that is exactly what I did. All right. And then I was scared. If it wasn't for the fact that I made that appointment with her, when that man, and his name was Shaba. When Shaba put that razor on the back of my head and I heard it go off, it was like, brrr, and I just felt like, no lie, I really wanted him to take all my hair off. I really wanted to say, you know what, bump getting these lock extensions. I believe I want to cut all my hair off because I was just smiling from ear to ear. I was like, oh my God, like I feel it. I feel that feeling I felt 10 years ago of just a new beginning. Back in a bun, you know, I might push some pictures up showing you, you know, different styles that I have done. Like I've only had it for like 2 weeks now. So I'm still getting used to it. And this is my personal lock journey. I was like, oh my God, what did I get myself into? You know, I think I didn't even go get I didn't go get a haircut, I don't think, till like maybe a couple days later. And I was nervous. I wasn't really nervous because truthfully, when I first got my haircut, I cut it all off. Like I had a fade. I didn't even have no fade. I just had, I don't know what they call it. I'm trying to get the like the names of different haircuts. Like right now I have like I have a mohawk. Like I have hair going like this. But anyway, I cut it all off. I didn't have no hair. And a little part on the side. And I'm telling you, I went to the barber and he cut my hair, I felt that same feeling I felt when the Jamaican dude up in Wilmington cut my hair. You know, it was that same like, this is it. This is the beginning of something. And I didn't know exactly what it was, you know, but I knew it was the beginning of something. And when I tell you that, I feel like I'm gonna cry. When I cut my hair and walked out of that barbershop, I had never felt more beautiful in my life. I had never felt more free in my life. I can't even really explain to you how I felt, you know? And it was like from that moment, it was like my whole vision, my tunnel vision was now open. And it was like I was seeing rainbows and unicorns and ideals was just flowing. And it was like, it was just an amazing feeling. And I swear for God, since that moment I cut my hair, everything about me has changed. I'm free to do and be who I want to be. My sense of style, my sense of self-worth, my sense of just reassurance, confidence has been unlimited. I'm not scared to try anything new. I'm not scared to go where some Christian people, let alone Christian black women, are scared to go. Am I basing that off my haircut? No, but I'm saying that freedom of being like, I'm not going to be the cookie cutter, you know, long weave wearing, you know, paying $500 for some weave kind of lady. I'm just not going to be that. No, come on. I'm going to throw a wig on every time or two. When I don't got no cut and I don't feel like doing nothing to it. You know what I'm saying? But I have become so mettlesome. I have become so full of spirit. I have become so courageous. I have just, my whole outlook on life has been expanded. And I counted on the fact when I first cut my hair. Like it was such a difference in how I looked at myself and how I looked at the world and how I want the world to look at me. I felt like if I want to be as authentically real as possible, this is what I really want to do. I really want to cut my hair. I really did not want no hair on my head. The only reason why I got hair on my hair now is because I'm going to Jamaica and I want to have my hair braided in a high bun when I take my bathing suit pictures. Once I get back from there, I'm cutting it off again. I just told my girl that at work earlier today. I was like, oh, she was like, oh, I like your hair. Oh, you colored your hair. I just love everything about it. And I was like, girl, don't get used to it. Because when I come back from Jamaica, I'm cutting it all off. Because it gave me such I don't know how to explain it without getting emotional, but it was just a mind-blowing thing for me. And it really opened up my creative juices. It was like my brain could breathe and my brain could be its own, self finally. My hair is like, thank you for just letting me be free and letting me do what I want to do, And I work with what I got. And in that, like I've said, I find my own sense of style. I find my own sense of fashion. I've embraced my body. I've embraced my inaccuracies. I've embraced my faults. I've tried to grow and learn and kind of mend any of my faults and get them better, all based off of this haircut. I'm telling you. And so much stuff has changed since I cut my hair. Like, I have been so open and honest in videos and with people, and I feel like I have a different type of glow. I have a different type of walk. I have a different type of talk. And most of that really has to do with God, but it has to do with God being like, look at you. Look at you. This is the woman I imagined before I placed you in your mother's womb. Yo, I am such a crybaby. I'm such a crybaby. I just love God all that much, And I feel like because I was open to stepping off a ledge that I hadn't done, I cut my hair 10 years ago to the time that when I cut my hair last year in 2011, I remember cutting my hair, and I cut my hair in a drunken stupor, I had, I was drunk. I woke up drunk one morning, and I ran downstairs and I looked at my hair and I didn't like how it looked. So I just started cutting it with some meat cutting scissors. And I remember when I cut my hair, I was so ashamed of how I looked that for like the first 6 months, I would go to work wearing a wig. Like, nobody knew I cut my hair for like the first 6 months until I felt like I had grown enough hair where I can get like little, you know what they're called. I can't remember right now because I'm crying. And I remember my cousin, may he rest in peace, Ian, when I had cut my hair back in 2011, and he came over and saw it for the first time, he was like, Duana, you're so beautiful. You look so good. I don't know why you keep hiding your hair. And I was like, I look like a boy, And I remember we went to a friend of ours' 40th birthday party. It was in Philly. And I remember I was looking for a wig. Like, I was going to buy myself a wig to wear. And I remember Ian saying, no, I want you to not, just wear your own hair. You know what I'm saying? Just don't wear no wig, And that was my first time actually going out in public without my wig on. I remember going to work. Like, I decided after I did that, I was like, I'm going to go to work with my bald head. I'm going to go to work with this, and they're going to have to, say what they want to say. I remember, some people were calling me Michelle Indegliocello, and I'm like, because, mind you, just 10 years ago, it wasn't that many women wearing their hair bald. You know what I'm saying? It really was not that many women doing it. So it was looked at like, what's wrong with that girl? Why she don't got no hair? You know what I'm saying? Why she don't got no weave in her hair? Why she don't got no braid? That's how it was looked. So, and that spawned 10 years ago when I cut all my hair. I didn't cut it and shed anything. And I didn't feel free of anything. I felt free of like the damage I did to my hair. But this time, last year in June of 2021, when I cut my hair, it was like a whole different experience. It was like a weight had been lifted. It was like I had somebody stepping on my neck And they have finally took their foot off my neck. And I can finally just do and say and be whoever the F I wanted to be. And God has just blown my mind with the things he has done since that. And I mean, you know what? Number one, it's all God, number one. But truthfully, I think it was me making that first step to say, I'm going to be me, period. How I want, how I feel, how I look is on me, period. Not this person, what this person thinks, not what this person thinks, not what society thinks, not what black men think, you know, looks good. Me. And that's the best possible reason. So I have become so mettlesome since then. I have become so full of spirit. My spirit has grown exponentially. My courage, I feel like I'm stepping into different parts of my life, and I'm doing things that I never thought I would be able to do. I'm being asked to do things that I've never been able to do. You know, like I'm doing TikToks and I'm doing like these videos and doing these hauls, and people are like, you know, you're really doing things. Like, you could be a producer. You come up with scenarios and this, that, and you can have all these concepts. You are very creative. Like, so many creative things have happened ever since I've cut my hair. I'm not lying to y'all. It's the truth. I've been talking for 11 minutes straight, and I feel like I've been talking for only 5 minutes. It's the hair. I don't think y'all get it. I have never felt so beautiful and so loved and so cherished and so free than since I've cut my hair, you know? And I have been in a mettlesome state of mind since this happened. So that's really all I got. I believe I'm gonna throw some other videos in here. I wanna throw some videos in of when I got my hair, when I started my lock extension journey and when I first cut my hair. So hopefully I did put them in here. I don't know. This is everywhere. It's going on 3 o'clock in the morning. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'll have it together. I'll have it together better next time. But if you enjoyed this and you want to hear some more, please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to go to doing 2 videos per week. I want to do my Sunday best word of the day, and then I want to do a haul, drop my clothes haul videos on Wednesdays or Thursdays. I'm trying to get it together, y'all, but life has thrown me some curveballs even in between all this. But in those curveballs, I have not wavered in my freedom and how I feel internally. I just give it to God and I just move on, because I know He's gonna take care of it. But I just want you all to know that you're all that and then some, because God made you that way. Until the next time, bye.